Hey, what's up, everybody? ForneverWorld here today to do my review of Bleach Chapter 476, and I gotta say that I enjoyed this chapter. It was pretty awesome. I really liked it. Alright, so basically it starts off, Ichigo and Genjo are talking, and Genjo tells him, "You do know that I got some hollow in me, as just like you, right?" And Ichigo's like, "Is that so? Then bring it on. We're ending it here." And, I really like the way this chapter was set up. First of all, the fighting scenes were drawn great. One thing, of course, everybody will agree that Kubo knows how to do fight scenes. He puts it like you kind of feel like you're in the battle almost. You look at the panels and you see he always does the close up, so you kind of see the face of the opponents and who's fighting and such. And you really get a picture of exactly what their mindset is and how they're posing and everything. He just does it correctly, and this chapter was no different. The way they start fighting and everything, and they start clashing, I just really enjoyed the way it was drawn and everything, and done nicely. Great job on the fight stuff. Basically, the captains are all leaving. They're like, "Okay, our job is done." And Rugi's like, "What do you mean? Where you going?" And they're all like, "Basically, we're going to Soul Society. We were only supposed to see Ichigo through his decision." And I really liked how they showed that Ichigo did make some change, and you know, Ichigo isn't. He wasn't just a waste of time, because basically they were originally supposed to use Ichigo to lure out Genjo and then kill both of them. And they, over time, seeing this great guy Ichigo, that he's not a bad guy. He doesn't have bad influences. Nothing can influence him to be bad. And of course, Rukia knew that, but they didn't, and they saw for themselves that he turned down Genjo's offer for hey, be bad with me or whatever. And I really liked everything, the whole Rukia talking with the captains and such. Of course, Kenpachi's like, "I didn't come here for that. I came because I was bored." And I love that. Kenpachi's always a trip. Again, I really enjoyed this chapter. I thought the stuff with the captains and Rukia was funny, and it was crazy to learn all that stuff and see that they originally were supposed to kill Ichigo, but they knew this guy. They seen what he was like, and they changed their mind, and they actually shared their powers with him and everything. So I thought that was pretty awesome. The fight with Ichigo and Genjo heated up greatly, and spoiler, but at the very end, Ichigo and Genjo, basically it seems as though Ichigo has won. But what Genjo said in the beginning of the chapter of how he got hollow in him, I'm not sure if he's going to activate some crazy, hollow's going to come out of him and he's going to turn into just a straight monster, and Ichigo's going to have to slay him, because in the end, Ichigo does something, and it kind of looks like he's about to use his full bring. Remember the big SWAT skill looking thing? It looks like he pulls it out, but then he just slashes Genjo, and it was possibly like a combination between his Bankai and maybe the full bring. Maybe he combined it somehow or something, because it looks like he was generating it in the previous panel, and then in the next panel he just like slashes him. So I'm not sure if it was a combination or it just looked sort of similar. And overall, again, I really enjoyed this chapter. I thought it was done really well. To see Rukia talking about, oh man, how Ichigo really changed. His one man changed, the whole Soul Society and everything. That's pretty crazy. And the whole fight with Ichigo and Genjo was done very well. One of Kubo's greatest tools is that he can really do fight scenes, and it was phenomenal. I would love to see this animated. I can't wait until this fight is animated, because Kubo does animate the drawings of fights the best. So again, let me know what you thought of the chapter. Did you enjoy it? What was your favorite moment? Do you think that this fight is crazy? If it is over, it was pretty crazy how just Ichigo went whoosh, whoosh, and knocked him out, basically almost as if Genjo was nothing. Ichigo just handled him like this. But I do think the hollow powers that he previously stated in the beginning of the chapter is going to play a large effect in keeping this fight going a bit longer. And the whole thing with the captains, what did you think of that? Did you think it was kind of funny with Kenpachi and all that craziness and such? And just your overall thoughts of the chapter. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the chapter and you agree with me that it was pretty awesome. And have an awesome day, people.